have much time to process that 32-second stretch there at all?
Not really. It happened pretty quick, but obviously worked out well for us. Put them in a difficult position and kind of chasing the game from there. But to be honest with you, I didn't like the way we played after that. I thought we got caught in a track meet, and we just, when we're in a game like that, we got to be more disciplined with how we manage our game.
Was it almost kind of expected from their end, especially, I guess, being down 3 goals?
Yeah, they're going to push and they're going to hang behind, and they're going to have their D up in the play, and they're going to be a little bit more aggressive because they had to find a way to get themselves back in the game. And I thought the way we played kind of fed to that. We have to be more disciplined. I thought in the first period, not a lot of chances 5-on-5, but defensively we were pretty good. The power play chances. Then we came out in the second, and we played well. We did some real good things, and then, like I said, after that 3-0 goal, I thought we got caught in a track meet.
What do you think of Buchanev? It's kind of been an up and down season for him offensively. But what do you think?
I thought he played really well tonight. I thought it was a good bounce back game for him. There was some good plays made to him, but he was able to finish on those opportunities. So, it's a good game for him, and he got rewarded doing the right things. I mean, I think it was the second goal. He did a great job pushing their D back. Gave Robbie some time to get himself in the middle of the ice, be creative, and then got rewarded by Jordan making a good play to him and put it in the back of the net.
Thomas said that Kyrou was kind of the driver of that line. So how do you look at Jordan's game?
I like Jordan's game too. I liked all 3 of them, but I think. They were obviously catalysts during that, those 32 seconds or whatever it was to get us on the board. But as a group after that, I thought we got a little bit loose with our game.
What do you think of? Not a lot of time in the first because of the special team. It's just Bolduc's played.
Yeah, it was that was a hard game for him to play in because we had 10 penalties over both teams. But I thought he showed a lot of maturity. It's a tough game to play in for a young player, and it's hard to understand when you're a young player playing in your first NHL game, and it's an emotional game. Like there's a lot of work that goes into getting to this point and being able to step on the ice with other National Hockey League players, and a lot of sacrifice by family. So it's an emotional game, and I thought he did a real good job to keep himself engaged in the game, and us trying to find him some ice time to reward him for that. But I thought overall he played very well.
Was it the plan to kind of shift him back and forth between those 2 little lines? Or?
Yeah, I just tried to keep him involved as much as I can. I didn't plan on us having to kill 5 penalties or being on the power play 5 times. But I think it was just there was going to be opportunities, whether it was offensively or just if he was sitting too long to try and use him on another line, with Shen and Kappen and they kill and power play. So I just I felt comfortable the way with Hayes and Saad, the way they were playing, that I could use him in that situation.
If I could go back to the top line for just a moment.
Yeah.
I'm stating the obvious. You really need them. They've been a little disconnected, and I realize the rest of the game got away from them, but you need that line down the stretch here, don't you?
Yeah, they're our top players. That's just the fact. And for us to have success, and it can't just lean on them. We need them to perform, but everybody else has to perform too if we're going to have success.
You kind of got used to these type of performances from Binnington.
Yeah, Binner was, like I said, we made it way more difficult on him and ourselves than it needed to be. And, he played outstanding.